Well, gamers, it happened again. Once again, a video of mine was swept under YouTube's arbitrary efforts to cleanse their site for a reason I don't know. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know what's up because I've been bitching and moaning, and then some about it. But somehow there's an upside that it's not a video of mine that's been removed. No, but a thumbnail. I know, you never hear about a thumbnail being removed, but it happens apparently. The one in question was from a video I uploaded a few days ago, which was another part of my playthrough of Sin, featuring this thumbnail. Now, as YouTube says in their very cordial and condescending email, that it was removed because it broke their sex and nudity policy, to which I laugh hysterically because they are really removing a picture featuring a video game character whose low-quality model of her wearing a relatively revealing outfit is present in the thumbnail. I understand the point they're trying to make, but I can guarantee that nobody is getting a hard-on staring at the 1998 model of Alexis Sinclair. They're beating off to a model of her from Sin Emergence, which was made in Source, if not Rule 34 shit you'll find elsewhere on the internet. With that in mind, I find it absolutely hilarious that they're only concerned with a thumbnail. Because guess what? The fucking picture from the thumbnail is literally in the video for more than a minute at that. And they're only concerned about a little picture someone sees for a second before clicking it. And with that, and regarding the character, there's plenty worse thumbnails featuring her out there, and apparently I'm being singled out, so that's cool. And hell, she appears in most of my videos' thumbnails, which obviously isn't so that I can sexualize the character, it's because she literally appears more than the main character of the game, and is the center of like every cutscene. Anyway, I did of course censor the original picture, with a little tongue-in-cheek gesture to them, and that was swiftly removed too. I imagine that it was removed because they just had it set where if it detected a visually similar image, they'd clutch their pearls and remove it to protect the viewers, or whatever, all because it's a bot and not a real person. I also find it funny that they're trying to excuse using an AI for this shit because of the pandemic, but in reality, we all know it's because it costs $0 to pay an AI, which is far less than a real person who would have seen it otherwise. I really don't feel like fighting this one. I've only been censored on this platform once before, and it was for a video of me playing the first 2 chapters of Half-Life because of violent content, which if you've played the game, you know that the first 2 chapters doesn't contain an ounce of violent content, and so when I disputed that, it was taken care of. Instead, I'll take the high ground and put a thumbnail that's literally the exact same photo from a different angle, but without front-facing boobs as not to offend our viewers who don't know what human anatomy looks like. In addition, of course, I'm ranting about it because I want to speak my piece, which I am free to do so here, as long as, of course, I don't post a thumbnail containing a low-polygon character model from a video game that was made 23 years ago featuring a woman's breast on her body. Wow. So of course now comes the time where I'm going to critique the system and go over the BS present in YouTube's sex and nudity policy, for which I violated somehow. Obviously no posting porn and especially no exploiting children, fine, I agree, because there's a special place in hell for you if you do. Now the one point I would have raised the case of is the following that says, depiction of genitals, breasts, or buttocks, clothed or unclothed, for the purpose of sexual gratification. Now the thing with that is that I am not the one who is exploiting or depicting the character. Maybe if people can be decent and not objectify women, or just people in general, it wouldn't matter, because again, it's a video game. I didn't make it. I only included the content of which, not for clickbait, or specifically to gratify it, but because it literally is a major plotline in the game. At this point in life too, I think most cultured people would consider video games to be an art form, and obviously Sin is no different. And of course it's a bias on YouTube's part for objectifying, because I'm sure if I posted a picture of the creation of Adam, which of course features a penis, or if I put on screen a picture of the birth of Venus, which literally does feature a woman's bare breast, it would be thought of in a humanities context and not as gratifying. So I guess that argument doesn't fly either. And it also doesn't fly because clearly they don't see it as a female anatomy being shown in a video game in a similar art form to Botticelli painting the bare breast of Aphrodite. A few closing thoughts I have is that I read the policy front and back, of course. I find it so goddamn hypocritical that they purposely include the bullet point saying what's not okay to post, and one of them says celebrity wardrobe accidents or nude photo leaks, when YouTube was literally inspired by the creators wanting to find a video of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction at the '04 Super Bowl. That is fucking rich. I know that Google owns them now, but still. Also, literally the same day that I uploaded that video, PewDiePie uploads a VOD of a live stream he did showing even more detailed cleavage on another media character. But of course he gets a pass because of who he is. I do not want to ever hear YouTube claim they give a fuck about small YouTubers, because clearly they don't. Anyway, that's all I gotta say on the matter. I figure ranting a video is enough of a release to get me and my disgruntled self satisfied. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and more than ever, take care.